Hello lads and ladesses, and welcome back to another Game with Barra video. Today we're in Football Manager. Sorry for the very low quality mic. I'll try to improve how it sounds like in editing, which always makes my voice sound really weird, but we don't talk about that. But anyway, what we're going to be doing is playing the Football Manager 26 demo, because I've played a lot of FIFA in the past, I think, on this channel, and you know, it's pretty good, but I want to see what the more tactical side is like. So as you could see, I'd started a game as Fulham just to sort of get the feel for you know, how Football Manager plays, but now I want to sort of go into an actual serious game, I guess you could call it that, and record it on YouTube, because my Fulham was sort of a practice, and it was to get used to Football Manager because it's very wordy. It feels very much like you're reading an Excel spreadsheet, if that makes sense. But I'm just gonna my challenge is try to do a lot better for Wolves, because right now I think they're still on 2 points, which is absolutely shocking. They could go on to beat the record that was only set last year, or beaten last year, for lowest points in Premier League history. So let's see if we can help fix Wolves up, because they have lots of potential, but of course they sold a lot more than they bought, and so that's why they're not doing great right now. So we'll get into that. Now on my original manager, I did not spend long in the creation. I just sort of wanted to get into the game, but I feel like we should have a nice looking manager for this series. I'll go with the bold guy for now because it's a nice base. I haven't decided if I think this is a really impressive system to design a character to be a manager, or really terrible, because it's built in a way that you could see it as really high fidelity, but also really low quality. I'm just gonna put it on this because otherwise it glitches through. That kind of ruins it, but we'll go the whitest shade possible. Of course, 6'2". That's all good. Sculpt. Oh, I can sculpt. Nah, I sculpted my last one. That went horribly. That is close enough to my face. Let's see what else we got. Oh, let's get a nice trim on him. That's pretty tough. We want more of a mullet vibe there, because that is, of course, the haircut. There you go. That's more. I mean, it's kind of mullety. It looks really weird though. Or we could just have some luscious curls like that. I guess that's the closest we're gonna get. And then brow. Oh, I'm not sure if I like how this looks. And then eyebrows. This colour. Maybe. I don't think the eyebrows matter that much. Then there's slightly. Can you bend it? No. You cannot. We want sort of. You know, that's fine. What's this? Ooh. There you go, that's nice. That's good enough. Let's just get in some nice attire. We want a laid back manager. So is his sleeves rolled up? What's the difference? Oh, tucked v untucked. Okay. I mean, I guess he could be in a suit like that. Oh, maybe he's yellow. That looks horrible. Maybe yellow tie for Wolves. There you go. And then bottoms. So if I like this game, I think I will buy the actual Football Manager. This is a demo, so I'm not sure if it's got less stuff in it, but yeah, I don't want to buy the game yet because it's like 44 quid, and also it is very boring after a while, so I just wanted to sort of see if I like the game first. What's this? Let's get his bottoms a nice dark colour. Ooh. And then he's gonna really flex his wealth. He's gonna have this on the left and this on the right. Yeah, actually, he can be Apple ambassador. He always knows what time it is. 2 watches. Is there this shirt but with the sleeves rolled up? I feel like that could look tough. There's not. Okay. That's good enough. You know what? I quite like that manager. It looks way better than my current one. If you could see his ugly mug on the start of this video, you'll know this is a hell of a lot better. So you know, I'm gonna stick with that. All right, we're gonna be called Jack Barry. There we go. I'm not sure if the mic's actually picking me up. It's the most crusty, dusty mic ever. I sort of broke my headset, and so I'm having to improvise with this cheap sort of $1, you know, Christmas stocking mic I got last year that I have not used before. So it could be terrible, or it could be better than my normal mic because that mic's like 7 years old on the headset. Okay, refer to me as preferred name Barra. Nice. And we'll say we were born. Oh, now this is a problem I made in my first game. I started with Liverpool and it made me really, really young because of course I sort of am in real life. But it means I have no respect for my dressing room, and all the commentators asked me about is like, oh, how can you like demand respect when you're younger than most of the players? And then it was like, oh, the board doesn't trust someone this young to make transfers. So I've learned a good age is sort of young, but not. No, not young. Sort of older, but not too old. Sort of middle-aged. So 1990 was that 35. We want to be like impressively young, but older than the oldest player in the dressing room, theoretically, if that makes sense. So we'll just go with that. It's good enough. 1992. I don't really know what preferences are, but I don't want to get too deep into it. I am place of birth. You know what? I'll make it interesting. I'll go for USA. How have I broken the game already? What have I done? What? I've just already managed to break the game. And there's no back button. Of course I've done that. What have I done? What am I doing? Oh my god. I've actually broken the game. Can you hear me just vigorously clicking? Vitor Pereira. Oh, this is the guy who's absolutely selling. Unsuited. Oh, he's like a very average manager. He's good at determination. Oh my god. That's the most Southgate ball formation I've ever seen. Right, how do I get out? I can't get out of this. What if I just button mash? Oh my god, everything's falling apart. Oh, that looks like it might work. What did I press? Yay! I don't know how I just did that, but that works. Place of... I've done it again! Oh my god, there you go. I got rid of it. Okay, so we're going to play it safe and not click the keyboard this time. Where is United States? There you go. USA, we'll say we're from Florida. Oh, do they not do states? No, they don't. Okay, we'll say we're from Boston. Where is it? Is Boston a city? I have no ball knowledge of countries and of football. I'm the most unsuited manager ever. There you go. Boston and Massachusetts. I can probably guess my nationality, bro. This is such an unnecessary step. Oh shoot, is it A for American? Yeah, I've missed it. Additional languages. Can speak awful French. Where's French? I speak some German. I guess I saw someone do a video on this saying, oh, it might help with talking to your players, so I just add it anyway. It hasn't, in my experience of the game, helped that much, but you know, it's good to show off your skill sets. That's good enough. Can't be bothered to add anymore. I'm American. That's new. What is my credentials? None. Have you ever worked in a football non-playing role? Ah, that's a good question. Do I have to select? No, I'll put none. I'll make this interesting. Actually, no, that means I'm really unexperienced. Okay, let's say I was... Ooh, set piece coach could be good. I'll just say assistant manager. Well, I have to make two. How well known am I for... Oh, okay. I was recognised locally. Actually, in my own nation, sort of across America, but not in England. Do I have a coaching badge? Take on challenge knowledge and understanding. Oh, maybe I can say I got. Do I have a Continental Pro? I'll say Continental A. I won't go Pro just yet. So I'm good. What would that give me? Oh, so it's all your reputation. I'm not qualified. Okay, we want like good reputation, but not too good. We'll go regional for now. I want to play some entertaining, energetic football. Specific approach at least having in possession. No, I sort of like counter attacks. Tactician focus on the smallest of tactical. Nah, not really. Simplest, most practical way. I do want to do that, but it's very complex in Football Manager. So I'll say more attacking. Jeez, look how bad all my stats are. I was dissing the current Wolves manager a minute ago. Can't really chat. What's my personality? I'm probably driven and inspirational. Oh, persuasive. That looks good. That seems really good. Next. Oh my god, what are these stats? Oh dear. I'm just bang average or below at everything. Well, I guess that's all I can do really. Here we go. That's the new profile. Let's start the game. Jack Barrigan, 33-year-old Jack Barrigan from the United States of America, who has a regional reputation, known in his own country for being an assistant manager of, I don't know, an MLS team, I guess, and he has a Continental Pro B license. Don't even know what that means, but let's start the game. There you go. Wolves set to appoint Jack Barrigan. 33-year-old American manager Jack Barrigan is set to be named as Wolves' new boss in a move that many expect to see the club injected with a renewed energy, with fans expecting to see attacking, entertaining football. That's me. An inspirational figure who is a motivational man about him, Barrigan will join Wolves in a move that will intrigue many within the game. Okay, that's good. And insiders are confident that his traits are well suited to bring the sort of culture expected throughout the club. There we go. Hang on. Why do I look like this? What happened to the profile I just created? Or is that the profile I just created? I'm tripping, bro. I'll have to wait till I get in the game. And I've read that. Without a playing career of note to fall back on, he's known across USA, the USA, thank you very much. Let me move the mic a bit closer. For his coaching work, with this new and exciting opportunity, the next step in his career. Let's begin the career. What is this? Let's go. Act transfers, last save, act transfers. I guess I'll go YouTube series 1. You know, pretty much basic to the point. Nice. Let's save it. Here we go. We're officially in an. Oh my god. There's a lot. Okay, I see. Welcome to Wolves. Let's learn a bit about them. Nickname Wolves. Oh, that's creative. UK and Ireland. They're professional. Okay. Stadium, that's kind of small capacity. Average season ticket price, that's not bad. Average ticket, okay. Oh, we actually have a transfer budget. Wait. Do I actually have to? Let's go! For a bit of context, when I was managing Liverpool, I had a £0 transfer budget, and Fulham, I had a 3 million transfer budget. That is crazy. That is fair enough. I don't really want to read every email, that would take way too long and I cannot be bothered, so let's meet the squad. Why is everyone so old? Okay, so, oh dear, what's happened here? Why is he devastated? Devastated. Oh, does this mean they're loaned out? What does this mean? Does it mean he's loaned out? I don't actually know. Anyway. Oh, why? What is this? What is this atmosphere? God, this is not looking good. Sean Larson, what's he rated? Ooh. So I think I want to. Who do I want to bring in? I think the best idea is just make a lineup and see how it goes from there. how do I make a lineup? It's usually here. Team cohesion poor. Team's collective mental state is slightly disappointing. This will slightly impact player positioning. Experience some issues with their vision. Judging average, there's only one player at the club that could be considered to be very happy. Many contrasting personalities. Oh my god, I see why they only have 2 points now. This is not looking good. Right, so I think logical step. I don't know why their names are red. I assume that means they're loaned out or in. Fringe player. Okay, so he looks like he could be good in the future. So he's one but he's worth a lot. You know what? He's loaned out of. Okay, so that does mean they're loaned out. Why are they devastated then? Okay, so the first position I'm looking at improving is maybe keeper. What's his profile picture? I don't actually know that. There's not much. Not much I know about the squad, so I guess it would take a while for me to know. Here's an overall strategy for the future. We have certain objectives we want to achieve, and an identity that we believe must run through the heart of everything we do. The board are unwilling to give you any scope to adjust the board's vision after taking into account your general standing within the game. I have no respect whatsoever. We may, however, be willing to give you some freedom to make changes should you be willing to be more aggressive with our time-sensitive objectives. Okay, work within wage budget, I can do that. Spend the original transfer budget. Okay, I like that. Grow the club's reputation. You know what? That is easy. What's the 5-year plan? Finish mid-table this year. Ooh, that might be hard. Be competitive in the FA. Be competitive. Okay, so it looks like we can just drop out the Carabao, which is what I want to do. And then sort of put all our effort into these two, but mainly the Premier League. So record a Premier League top half finish. Make sure the team secures top half finish. Okay. Top half. Well, that's if we even stay in the Premier League, but sure. Solidarity is appreciated. Okay, nice. What the hell? Expectations for the board of the season. Reach 3rd round minimum. Okay. Reach 2nd round minimum. Mid-table finish. 16th last year. Don't judge. Ask them not to judge that. Oh, I think they accepted it. Complete introduction. Ah, sure. Right, let's get our tactics set up, shall we? To start, please select the tactical display shown. What tactical display, mate? Yeah, nice one. That did not work. Oh shoot, did I break it by trying to go in early? Why did everything just take me there? So if I go training you setups, I'm so lost. How have I broken the game again? Complete the introduction. Are we just going to be stuck like this? Information not available. Let me bring the mic. Sorry, that was a bit loud. You can definitely hear it scratching. Let me put it down. How has it got broken? Topics, tactics, and the importance of tactics. Can I just skip it? How do I delete an email in this game? Yay! I don't want to. I can't even. Oh. Oh my god. I can't select anything. This game's so broken. Is that just me being really stupid, or is this game kind of broken? Squad feedback. Board undecided. Supporters undecided. Okay. Look at the age. 32. Okay, so we've old keepers, so we might want to look at strengthening that. We have some nice young centre backs. In fact, they're all really young. Pretty much no experience. Okay, we got Matt Doherty. He's pretty good. Okay, so we have a lot of centre backs, so we don't need to strengthen that. We have a lot of wing backs by the looks of it. A lot of midfielders. Not too many wingers. That's an area we could look to strengthen. Then who's this lad? Okay, so maybe like some wingers and strikers. What do you want me to do? What am I meant to do in this scenario? First team tactics. Yes! I think I fixed it. Alright, what I want to do is gegenpress, I think. Cantonaccio. What's that? Ooh, clean slate could be nice. Should I do that? You know, I'll go nice and safe for now. I'll do gegenpress. We might not have the right intensity for that. Actually, what else could we do? We could do fluid counterattack. If they think gegenpress is good, I'll go gegenpress. Ooh, I like a 4-3-3. That's nice and simple. And then, yeah, get the wingers back a little bit. That makes sense. Nice. So now I can actually look at who would fit in each position. Oh, okay, I like that. So Strand Larsen, that's good. So what? 3.5 isn't bad. 3.5 again. That's good. 3 is not awful. Why is he rated so bad? We'll keep him as a winger, because if he's an inverted winger. And then what's this? Wide midfielder. Maybe we keep them in their positions then, if they really don't want to play like that. How does he lose half a star just for being out of possession? Okay, whatever, I guess. RS. Ooh, he plays good anywhere. Who's going to be our centre mids? 2 4.5 stars. How are Wolves selling? This isn't actually a bad team. Yo, Gomez, Andre. Look at that. That's shaping up to be quite nice. Okay, so, oh dear. That's not good. Okay, we might need to get a new DM. Who else have we got? What's this? Is this left back? Oh no, that's DM, my bad. So left back, who can play? Okay, we might need to get a new full back. Okay, so he's a better centre back. I'll put him there then. And then who else is there? Totti. I've heard about him. He might be good. And then, geez, this guy plays everywhere. He's in on loan, so we probably should be starting him. And then put Saar. I like the look of that so far. We don't have a DM or any good. Actually, that's not awful. Okay, I'm happy with those tactics for now. Just keeping it nice and simple. And then, oh my god, get him. Oh shoot. This game's too confusing for me. Get him. Get him. I feel like gegenpress would be good for Wolves because they're not quite at the level they need to be. I completely sold that one. They're not quite the level they need to be in order to keep possession, but they're also not quite the level they need to be to gegenpress too well. But I feel like gegenpressing is a little easier than controlling possession of the match, so I guess just gonna have to see how it goes. Who did I have here before? He was actually good, and now I've lost him. Great. And why has everyone gone down? Oh, that's who was there. Okay, so there's a bit of a clash there. Maybe can we keep him out the wing? We can. And then if he's a winger, we want something maybe a little different there. Playmaking winger. So he looks a bit more. Why is he still there? No, I don't want Yao Gomez to be there. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. Guys, a lot of subs. Can I not auto pick? I cannot. But yeah, I don't actually know what Wolves are doing too badly. So what I'm going to do before each game, sort of talk through what happened in real life. You know, just look at the Fantasy Premier League app and see what the score was, and then give my predictions. Maybe you can comment down your predictions, and we'll see who gets it right. Is that it? That's just the whole squad, I guess. Complete the introduction. Decline introduction. I've done it. What's this? Why can I decline before? Alright, Thrim stays as released. I don't need to know about that. So what I need is a really good person to be scoring all of our goals and a good DM. because Strand Larson hasn't scored much this season, but I guess he might be better in the game because he seems to be rated quite highly. But I do want someone who is a good poacher, because all we need is good defenders, which we seem to have, and then pacey wingers, which of course we also seem to have, and then just someone who can finish it every single time it comes to them. So we're looking at more of a poacher than a centre forward, which I think is what I put him as. But apparently he's quite good at being a poacher, but we'll of course have to look. And then I think this guy's loaned in, so we might have to play him, but for the most part, it's a strong squad. I don't think I'm going to change this midfield configuration there. Why has he gone down? Okay, we might need to get a new winger. Yeah, okay, so making transfer targets off the top of my head, I'm going to get a new right winger, a new DM, maybe a new centre back and new fullbacks. But yeah, mainly winger, fullback, DM. And then everything else is sort of if we have the transfer budget left over. I'd like to give you an overview of the relationship here at Wolves. Sure. Oh, Totti's the captain. Jeez, why is he the captain? 8 leadership. Matt Doherty spots being role. He's vice captain. Okay. Captain, vice captain. Typical scene figures the club's hierarchy. Has hierarchy declared depending on the length of the service around game. Yep. Team leaders are expected to... Why is there 1? Who's the team leader? Hierarchy. Yeah, I feel like Matt Doherty deserves to be the captain. If Totti's wanted by Brentford, I might have to sell him. Can I talk to Brentford about that? Will he get really mad at me if I put him on the transfer list? Transfer status. Ask agent. That feels like the safe option. I heard you wanted to talk, so I guess. Okay, a bit rude. Curious. Yeah, we'll be curious. There's loads of interest in him, and aware of significant numbers of clubs that would be prepared to make an offer. Okay, let's invite some offers. I'll get the word out. Totti can be had for the right offer. Nice. Okay, so in the past I've just sort of announced it on Transfer Room, and that led to lots of the players being mad at me. So in like what's it called, in the dressing room, the relationship between me and the players sort of gets deteriorated, and the overall club atmosphere goes down. So I want to do sort of more a low-key approach to it, if that makes sense, and that seems like a good idea. I'm going to transfer in process. So what I need to do is probably set up some scouts to go look for the players I need. Where would it be? Here? No, where's it gone? Recruitment focuses, there it is. Create a new one, so we're going to look for a DM. Oh shoot. We're looking for a DM. Next, that's top. And we want sort of higher than 3. Oh, okay, we'll put 3 and then 4.5. There you go. I mean 3.5. I cannot read. Confirm. What else do we need? We need a new right back. That seems good. Again, we're going to go more 4.5. And then should be good. I don't want to get too many scout reports. No, so what I want to do actually is get a really good set piece coach, which I assume we probably do not have right now. If I look at my coaching team, where's my set piece coach? Why do I have 2 assistant managers? Okay, whatever, I guess. Where's the set piece coach? There you go. Who's that set piece coach? Let's have a look. Matt Clark. Oh my god. Our set piece coach is the most average set piece coach I've ever seen. He's unsuited to defending, fitness, goalkeeping, people management, pretty much defending and goalkeeping are like the main things in defending set pieces. Why is he allowed in a Premier League team? Can I terminate his contract? Will he get mad at me? What's the difference? Terminate contract. Always have to pay. Yeah, that seems fair. And then if I go, I really hope a better staff will be able to join now. Anyone better than average set piece ability. So if I go to staff database, and then I edit the search, and then we want someone who can be set piece coach. There you go. And the one attribute I need is better than average set pieces. I want something really good. We'll go outstanding at first, but of course they probably won't be that interested. There we go. Arsenal, I don't think he'd want to move to Wolves. McAfee, maybe. He's got outstanding set pieces, elite adaptability. If I can really tempt him with a contract, that could be good. Bridgestone, not kind of interesting. An improvement, okay, that's fair. That is fair, I should have seen that coming. Okay, so we'll have to lower our criteria a little bit. Is at least very good. That's still 2 whole levels above average. Oh, okay. So if he's wanted, it'll probably be a little harder to actually get him. So we're going to look at people like a free agent. That could be good. 31, free agent, Calvin Pillington. Unsuited at goalkeeping, but he is very good there. I think we need to look at the key attributes. We want better than reasonable. That's a good first option. So realistically, these two won't join. Brighton are unlikely. Scott Fry at Lincoln, very good. Average, good. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of averages. Spurs probably won't want to move down. Norwich. Oh shoot, didn't mean to click Norwich then. Nick Stanley impressed me. Very good set pieces, very good tactical knowledge, very good motivating. This is looking good. You know what? Sure, he is competent defending and unsuited in these 2 areas, but very good set pieces, very good tactical knowledge, very good motivating. That's 3 of the main things he needs. He's nice and young. I feel like he's in a club that would mean he wants to come up to Wolves. He feels like it's a step up. This is a contract I would like. Can I cheap him out? I'll suggest that. It's acceptable, but I wish to evaluate. I'll be in touch. Okay, so now we can only hope. I think that should be good. Norwich will probably not want to step up. The money that big. What's this? Blah, 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 blah. Ins and outs of training. Training interviews, entertaining, training, mentoring. Nah. Meet the players, that's important. I'll introduce myself to the squad. Hi everyone, I'm Barra, so proud to be given the chance to work with you. It's great to have you here, and I think we're all looking forward to hear what you have to say. Yeah, you're probably going to get sold, Totty. Want to bring in real energy and passion, very big on... Yes. No. Ooh, that could work, but they could think like we need to take it seriously. So I'm gonna go. I went with the wrong option there. Can I also show everyone that will be adopting and attacking? I feel like I'm just digging myself a hole. Yep, got it. Now I'm just clicking buttons. Well, Matt did not go as I wanted it to. Me to meet the media. Here we go. This is where it gets good. Okay, so me, 33-year-old Badigan with a regional reputation, only continental B coaching license, and a little American assistant manager who's come all the way over, not even known that well in his own continent, to manage a top-tier Premier League club that expects not to go down this season. What will happen? Let's begin. What does it mean for you to be given this opportunity? What else can I do? No comment, storm out. No. Managerial stats, 1 job. My longest time with clubs 1 day. I actually want to buy the full game. I know I haven't even played a match yet, but I feel like it'll be fun. Please, no escaping scalar challenge. There you go. That's a good one. Do you have the wage budget to bring? Oh, he's trying to stir up some beef. The wage budget to bring players you need. Well, I haven't actually checked. Maybe. Oh, do I say that? I don't want to like strain our relationship. Sure, I'll say that. Was there something about Wolves in particular that made you sit up and pay attention? Huge club. This is a huge club, a massive club. I think we get the point, bro. Tremendous potential, that's what I want to say. What made you sure this was the right job? Well, I was a bummy assistant manager in America, so one of the big bucks. I mean, there were really no doubts from the moment the opportunity came my way. I knew I wanted to be here. What was it about this job in particular that appealed to you? Long-term vision. Well, the long-term vision is finish top half of the table, so I don't really think that's achievable. Well, not achievable. Sorry, that's very much achievable. I think it's very unambitious. We all want to remain with the highest levels. Yeah, I like that one. You're a noted poly. What's that? Oh, it's about the multiple languages. I'm a noted polyglot, which I assume is someone who speaks multiple languages. How useful is your multilingualism in today's footballing culture? It gives a boost to so many areas we can use it to help us win all the better. Yeah, good enough. What do you think of the Wolves squad? I'm confident there's quality in every department. Yeah, I like that one. Have you had a chance to meet the players yet? And what did you make of them in general? I'm excited time to be a Wolves player and everyone's in a positive mood. I've seen a group of players ready and willing to embrace a new regime. Yeah, I like that one. Do you have a message for the Wolves fans? Yes. Yeah, I like that one. I want to be very harsh on myself as a manager. What are your thoughts about the long-term potential? Okay, I like this one. We want to be the very best we can possibly be. How hard do you expect to work the players on the training ground? I don't like managers to run the players on the ground. We'll work hard for sure, but we'll be smart about it. Okay, I like that. Sorry, I'm very close to the mic now. If that was really loud, that's on me. How good is it if someone like Yao Gomez? He's an absolute dream, but it's a team game, and I want to be clear that. Nah, I'll gaze at players. Have you decided? Ooh, I need to write the squad. There you go. That's good. Do you feel the squad could do strengthening? Yes. Defensive midfielder. What pressures that come with trying to combine short-term success with long-term success? Jeez, how long is this, bro? If you try to run with, I don't really understand that, so I'll go yeah, I like that one. Yes. Alright, first press conference done. What are going to be the headlines that come from it? Or there's no headlines. Wow, that's really humbled me there. Newport make loan approach. Oh, there you go. I understand it. I guess I missed that one. I'll delegate that. Delegate line. Yeah, it's a bit of a boring job. Paragon sends challenge. Badigan face media for the first time. I didn't realise they'd actually call me by my first name this much. I didn't actually mean for it to change it, but whatever. Okay, nice. Let's keep going. Oh, they want to loan my boy Totti. Oh shoot, I was thinking about Crystal Palace when I kept looking early from Eze. Untapped. Remember earlier I was like, oh, we've sold so many players, sold so many players, not bought enough. And I think I might have said like Eze. Yeah, for some reason I was managing Crystal Palace and I don't know why. Would you like to go through the base of recruitment? Nah. Yeah, dedicate that one. Oh, wait. A loan offer. What's the offer? Ooh. It's got much more than 2 base. Loan to buy. Mandatory future fee. Yeah, that's kind of cheap. We'll take that one out. Good Palace. If he's not allowed to speak. Okay, so he wants to speak. Persuade to join. Persuade. I don't want to loan him though. Why can't I just sell him? Playing. And so if we go 100k a month, what's that? 120k. That can support some good wages. Unused, yeah. We'll actually, how about 90k a month for playing? Actually, 100k for both. Why not? Up that to 100%. 100%. That seems like a good offer. Oh, transfer offer. I like that. What's he worth? So he's pretty much at his potential, so he won't be worth much. I'd say 25 million. Sounds reasonable. $25. How do I suggest that one? Negotiate offer. There it is. Okay, 25 million. Is that too much? Nah. Okay, let's have a look. I thought I said denied for a second, so that's why I was sort of just staying there for a bit. Stanley set to sign. Who's Stanley, bro? Yes! I'll set piece coach. Okay. Not to be due. Yep. Not to be yay! Appointments Nick Stanley. What a guy. Yes, sir. That is what I want. So I want to sort of build a very exclusive team with me that I take forward to future clubs if I continue playing this game. And I think set piece coaches is what, in the past few games I've always tried to hire them first, but I've hired them after I made the tactics. I'm just gonna assume they'll make the tactics on their own instead of me making tactics, and then they can't really change it much because I've implemented them. So I think I might have to go to club to like delegate my responsibilities and to do that. Coach assignments. What's this? Possession. What? I don't know what this is. Where do I delegate things? Staff responsibilities. That seems like I delegate it. Yay! Manage team selections. Handle team selection. Yep. Where is set pieces? Here we go. Set piece tactics. I'm gonna delegate it to. Oh, he hasn't joined the squad yet. Oh, he has. Nick Stanley. My boy, Nick Stanley. If I'm right, I can set him a nickname. Yes. Set nickname. My boy, Nick Stanley. And can I send him on a coaching course? That'd be good. Oh my god, he's got the most obscure reputation. We're gonna change that. I'll add play for set pieces to our tactics if I like his. Totti wants to discuss. Oh crap. I had a chat with Totti earlier today and he's frustrated at not being able to pursue me to Crystal Palace as Totti's highly influential playing the squad. Need to consider the impact on the rest of the squad. Alright, discuss issue. I discussed it. I would appreciate being able to talk to Crystal Palace. Especially because they'd help me become an important player. Whoa. Why are you dissing your club like that, bro? I only want you to leave on loan. Not wanting to sell you. Very interesting player. Is this your part of the negotiations? But they want us. I'm not going to accept that. I've already told you I want to leave, and I expect that to happen regardless of negotiations. There we go. What a great gaffer. Auto selects. Nice. Ew. Crap. My client Totti's making a formal request to leave the club. Bugger. I mean, I guess that's what I wanted. What are my immediate plans? You know what? I am ambitious. I think we're good enough. Finish in the top half. Come on, you lot the bosses right. Oh, they didn't like that. Exactly what I was after. What are the promises? I will. That's not good. I don't want to do that. Needs to be improved. Close more than happy family. Hey. Why are they negative? Why do they hate me? Why do they hate me? Why do they hate me? No! Now this my keepers. Now this my keepers. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Yay! Okay, he stopped. What did I click? I don't think. Oh shoot! I think I misclicked. I respect you. Approach the FA. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't say this. I got baited, bro. Let's relieve your and this much more achievable. Yay! God, this is a roller coaster. Thank you. Jesus, that was the most emotional roller coaster of a team talk I've ever had. Right, first game in 7 days. What time is it? Yeah, I think I need to do the full preseason to assess the squad. You know what? I'm gonna do something a little bit reckless. So if I go over to here, who's an underrated but techie winger? Well, he's not underrated. He is the most selected player. I think more so than Haaland in FPL, and for good reason. But jeez, I feel like maybe I can get him cheap. Because apparently, loan a lot of money from player sales. But what? Okay, maybe not. If I remove that, take that way down. What's that? 1 million a month would be 12 million. That is achievable. So if I move that down to 1 million a month and then unused, sure, can be 2 million. I guess I can take his wages. I'll make that offer. Nice. I didn't actually see the last offer I made get accepted or rejected, but I assume it was rejected given the fact that he got really angry at me. I feel like I also saw my boy, whatever his name is, appearing. Yes. Also pointed at Norwich's my boy Nick Stanley. Review transfer. Ooh. How much? View. Ooh, office. Why is what? What's this? Crystal. Wait. They came back. What's this? I want. Why can't I edit this? Have they locked it? Why can't I up it? What? What is this? Holy peer pressure. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I guess it's good money for him. Offer made. Let's have a look. Review transfer offers. Okay, I've reviewed them. I've reviewed them, bro. I don't want anyone to loan him. No. No. There you go. 11 clubs after him is crazy, by the way. Also, who's... Oh no, I don't have a centre-back now. I mean, I guess I did sell the player without making him angry at me for wanting to sell him. He got angry at me for not wanting to sell him, so I guess that is the best possible outcome. Negotiate on contract. Bournemouth negotiation over Semenyo. What a possible loan move. Okay, what's the offer? They've upped that right back, and they've put in the future fee again. Okay, what if I keep everything else but the future fee? How 2 times 12, 24 million. Bloody hell. 1.5. We're kind of a broke club. Allow it. Make offer. Realistically, this is not happening, but you know, you should be allowed to dream, I guess. I'm kind of hoping the deal falls apart for Totti, because I just realised I want to improve the team, and 18 million isn't really enough to bring in a very good centre back. I guess I can maybe find like an American one. Oh no, it's gonna be Totti's farewell game. Sorry, I got caught off on a tangent. Then if I find an American one, that could be a really good little story about, you know, the American manager finds crazy American talent no one knew about. I think I have to remove him from selection because he's injured. Here we go. Alright, this guy's completely terrible. How old is he? Pre-fire 18. Okay, he's not awful. Let's go to the match. Okay, I'm gonna predict a 1-1 draw on this match. I don't have high hopes for Wolves, especially with the atmosphere, but you know, gotta hope for the best. Place up for grabs, impress me. Let's do it. Who is okay? Football community. On second thoughts, looking at the quality of this team, I'm hoping for 3-1, 2-1 win. I want to win. Good start to the season. What is this, bro? Okay, surely we win this. If we don't win this, this is so embarrassing. Let me search the game. What happens in real life? Wolves. Wolves pre-season against. What's this team? Wolves first. Oh shoot, I can't type. First pre-season match 2025. Ooh, he missed. Wait, how's Warfare already? What? Fair enough. I feel like we should maybe be a bit more positive, but I'll change at halftime. Monlu? No, that's not it. Oh, come on, Tichawuma. Who's that? Is he a centre back? Don't know who any of these players are. Foul up. Shoot! What are you doing? Why did he shoot then? Here you go. Pre-season friendlies. Let's see Wolves. Oh, they're at the very bottom of this list. First game they played apparently Stoke City. This doesn't look like Stoke City. Anything about Houston? No. Oh, well, they drew their first game 1-1, so we want better than 1-1. And so far, the game's going pretty well. We've had some good shots. I feel like Gegenpress, is that more of a counter-attacking system? Maybe not, maybe I'm tripping, but I'm pretty sure we might have a lot less possession than 70%, so. But anyway, I'm hoping Totti either has like a really good or a really bad last game. I'm not sure what the Wolves fans would want, given the fact he's a captain, probably a really good one. Sean Larson! Yes! That is lovely. Okay, maybe I don't need to buy a new striker, you know? Sean Larson seems very capable, very good. Of course, very gifted because he's young. Well, that's the first goal of my managerial era, even though it's I guess, does it count if it's a pre-season? You know what, I'm going to count it. First goal of managerial era. You know what, we'll play for set pieces. We'll hope my boy, whatever his name is, cooked. So here they go, they're running along. Will the tactics work? Will the tactics work? I feel like I'm getting very close to the mic, but I also feel like it's so low quality, it'll either sound a lot louder, because it's probably really quiet when I'm away from it, or really flamed and bass boosted, and you can't hear the game under it. So maybe I should move away a little bit. This seems like a better distance. I can't wait till I get Blue Yeti this Christmas, and then it'll actually sound like high quality audio. You can hear the very Christmas of my voice, not the humming of the PC in the background. Come on, Sean Larson, let's see you work some magic. Yeah, back. No, not to him. It should have been the other guy. Taking the game to Hute Bay United. I do not know who this team is. I'm happy with our play so far. We're not losing. We're yeah, overall been pretty good. How many? They've had 0. No, they've had 1 shot against us, and we've had 22 shots. Yeah. Yeah, work the ball into the box as well. In possession up here. Patience, work ball into box. 22 shots and 1 goal from that is diabolical. Here we go. He's worked into the box. What the hell is that? Who is Fur Lopez? Oh, he's got to bring in. Bugger. What's his shooting? I don't know, probably rubbish. Andre to Agbadu to Mola Wolfe. Wolfe's been cooking. I don't know what he's done to get such a high match rating. Stop. I swear I've added the instruction, don't do that. Time wasting 10 minutes. Yep. Oh, maybe it's a play for set pieces, that's confusing them. Okay, since we don't have our set pieces set up yet, I'll say, oh shoot. Don't play for set pieces. And work ball into box, discourage shots from distance, because we're not really good enough to score them. Let's have. Oh wait, they could score this. Where do they get these players from, bro? How do you pronounce these names? Alright, Fer Lopez. Yeah, I've realised then it's definitely going to sound really flamed, but whatever. Stop shooting from distance. How many times? Oh, dog. I'm not sure if you can hear that of the flame mic, but dog barking. Don't shoot from distance. Work it into the box. Nice. Don't go right out. This is painful to watch. I've promised attacking football, and we got. I mean, in fairness, we have 22 shots, but we scored 1 goal from it, and we've just done that. Why are you still shooting from distance? Please tell me they don't play it like this usually. We're barely winning against a non-league side. We're so cooked for the Prem. Okay, Al Gomez, do something special. I mean, I guess that works. Jeez. Bro, my school football team, my B team school football team plays better than this. How are these not professional footballers? Oh my god. It's gone out the stadium. That's how bad the stadium is. We have no spectators. And we're still getting crushed. Well, not crushed, but you know what I mean. This team's so bad they barely have a stadium, and we've scored 1 goal against them. Right. This is just shocking. I don't know what to do. How do I've changed my tactics, but they're just not doing anything about it. Maybe it's because I like the atmosphere in the changing room. Yeah, good. Yes. I like that. I feel like Yao Gomez is very much who I want to build the squad around, and Strand Larsen. They both had brilliant games, Arias, I feel like that was the techie winger. I like the look of the 3.5. Yeah, it is. Okay, we'll set piece coach Cook. Let's have a look. In all fairness, they haven't had long to learn, and he hasn't had long to implement it, but oh my god, he's cooked! I thought we were going to score that then. Mola Wolf. Let's see it. Maybe not. 34 shots. I mean, at least 10 of them's on target. Yes, shoot. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I need to tell the team to shoot less often. 34 shots is mental. Alright, back to Muller Wolfe. Yao Gomez, I feel like he's absolutely carrying the team. Look, they can do absolutely nothing without him. Arias, he's good. Strand Larsen have a shot. Yes! That is the attacking football I want to play. Talking about that, I feel like it's about time to change our attitude to attacking. You know, we clearly are the better team. They've barely broken into our third, and so I think it's safe to say we do not need to worry about defence. How is he still on a 6.7 rating? He could be worth signing. Oh dear, never mind. Why has he got goalkeeper rating? Oh, it could be on the counter here. What are these fixtures, bro? Why have they like on purposely chose the easiest fixtures to make it look like Wolves are cooking? Like, it looks good on my part, but it doesn't actually help me when the Prem gets started and we play the big teams. Because if we're barely winning to these guys, you know, celebrating 3-0 wins after missing 36 shots, we are not surviving the Premier League. But you never know. You know, the whole team's playing pretty well today. We're not being carried by Strand Larsen or Yao Gomez. Fer Lopez has been unsung hero. So these are the three I want to build the team around in future. Wait, Fer Lopez, hang on, he's a little kid. Fair enough, I was going to bring him off. Oh, sorry, I meant Arias. I like the look of him, but I guess he's earned himself a spot in the starting 11, Fer Lopez. But yeah, these three very much good attacking lineup. I don't think we need to make any transfers for a winger or a striker. I know it's the most interesting to transfer for, which is kind of why I wanted to do it earlier, but I feel like we need to focus on getting a centre-back replacement if Totti leaves and a DM. Oh, Fer Lopez! Damn! I like the link up between these two. The front three look really threatening, and I like that. 43 shots. We've only scored 4. Okay, let's see what's his set piece for this. We're doing long throw? No, doing nice basic short throw, okay. Keep it simple. Fer Lopez on a 9.7. I feel bad from dissing him earlier. What is happening? 5-0, there you go. That is the intensity I want us to play with. That is the shot accuracy I want us to have. Yeah, look at that. We only scored 1 goal in the first half, and then I changed our tactics a little bit. It's gone up to 4-0. Can it? Sorry, 5-0. Can it be 6-0 though? Genius are playing the most boring football. There we go. There you go. I like that. Will Fer Lopez really cook? No, he's gone back. See, when I see Fer Lopez play, I think this is really basic and he never advances to play. But oh my god. See, he does things like that and I'm like, he's rubbish. And then he gets a 9.7 match rating coming on as a substitute for a 3.5 star player. A whole star better than he's rated. Being 21 years old, the youngest. The most fringe player I've ever seen. He just absolutely cooks. I don't know what's happening. I guess injury is good because it's made me see maybe Wolves is built on the young, influential, high energy players rather than the people who on paper should be good. But I guess we're going to have to find out when we actually play a real opponent. Yeah, have a shot. What are you doing? Have a shot. Oh. Okay, we need to do a lot of shooting practice. Like, a lot of it. How is it 5-0 and their defenders are still on 6.7 and 6.4 ratings? Their poor striker's done nothing. Alright, you know what? That's a good fast win, even though it's against Hubei United. Where do they play? Capacity of 0. South African. Fair enough. Really promising performance. Congratulations. Yeah, I like that one. Sorry for that little rumble. Who are these people? I haven't heard of any of them in my life. Here we go. Semenyo deal. If they stick to the same thing again, they have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to withdraw. I don't need a winger anyway. I know you belong to somebody. Ooh, that looks like a good team. Feyenoord. Why are we playing Hull United? Is that? Please tell me that's not because we're in the Championship or something. Why are there so many things about injuries? Alright, realistically I should be setting up scouting for a new centre back, but I assume it is something they would have been doing already. But maybe I assumed completely wrong. Is centre back D? No. Oh, it is, yeah. Ooh, playing Tosin Darbo. 4.5 rated. Ooh! And he's way below what we would sell, what's his face for? Tosin. He's way below it, and he's way higher rated. Okay, I like that. We'll add him to the shortlist indefinitely. What else we got? Impress me. Hans de Croix. Why is he rated so bad? Nottingham Forest? Who's this? Morato. I mean, he'd be alright. Can't complain. He'd be expensive, whoever he is. Dan Ballard, he's been really good this season. Like, really good. He's only 3 rated. But look at that heading. How tall is he? He's got to be like 7 foot. 186. Doesn't seem too long, actually. Too long. Too tall. So he's got 13 positioning. That's good aggression, good bravery, good heading, pretty good marking. I like the look of him. I know he does play good in real life, so it's always good to have, I guess, that confidence to know that they aren't just some random player that's recommended by scouts and end up being rubbish. Nah, he's not good enough. You know what, I'm going to give Fer Lopez a start again because I feel like the other guy's likely still injured wherever he is. John Johnstone, yeah, he can have a place in starting lineup, why not? He can have a place in starting lineup. He can have a place in starting lineup. And he can have a place in starting lineup. How generous of me. So I feel like attacking is the mindset to go with, because that's the main change I made that led to us scoring all the goals. So I guess that's what we want to go with. Yeah, if there's no pictures, you know they're bad. Or unlicensed like the Prem was in the last one, I guess. Okay, but we're going to start with a very attacking mindset. Come on, Muller-Wolf, he's done nothing. Yay. Okay, I like the amount of movement in their final third I'm seeing. How many shots? We have 1 shot so far. 0.05 XG from it. Okay, here we go. Yao Gomez, as usual, crucial in the attack. Sean Larson, he's dropping very deep for a poacher, I feel like. This guy. Tichakwala. Fer Lopez, apparently wonder kid. Oh my! Yeah, that's 100% an own goal. That should not count for him. But fair enough. A goal is a goal. I guess we should just always be attacking in them easy matches. I feel like when we play in the Premier League, Burnley, Sunderland, Leeds, you know, sort of less attacking or less defensive teams, we should try and be attacking, because apparently we play better with an attacking thing, because of course we had the balanced mentality going into this match, and I changed after 5 minutes and we scored a goal after like 5 minutes. Of course there's a risk of more attacking teams like Arsenal and Man City, you know, exploiting the fact we're focusing more on attacking and constantly counter-attacking us, but you know, we were never going to win against them. Oh, Arias. But yeah, we're never going to win against them, so could be worth a shot this season, just sticking with the attacking, but we'll have to see. Okay, I like the intensity we're going into this match with, even though only a quarter of our shots are on target. Less than now. Oh no, more than. Fair enough. Come on, keep pushing. Any of these defenders good? Nah. It's very backwards and forwards, this match, isn't it? There's not one clear team holding possession very well. Alright. Yeah, I feel like I have not made a single sub, and it is pre-season, so we're going to give my boy John Stone some time in goal. Yeah, he's not even that bad. I don't even care how bad Bueno's rated, he's coming on for Totti. Oh, he's the same rating. Fair enough. Who is Hwang Hee-chan? Okay. He can come on for Lopez, because Lopez hasn't really done much this match. Oh shoot, I missed the goal. Ah, that's fine. Who's this? Nah, I don't really need him. Bellegarde, okay, he sounds good. Give him a chance to play. Hey, I completely missed that, even the replay. Oh well. Okay, made some good subs. Oh crap. That ain't good. Who else can we put on? Munetsi, maybe for Andre? Is he out of position? Yeah, a little bit, that's fine. See more subs, just give them some playing time. If we win with all these players out of position, because I was like too lazy to check if that's actually where they want to play, I'll be impressed. Not if we win, sorry. I know we're probably going to win because it's 3-0, but if we score with them where they are, that'll be pretty impressive. Hwang Hee-chan, that's the guy I brought on. And then oh, I was reading his name then. Tchatchui. Oh, there's like the TCH lot, so maybe it's Tchatchui. That sounds about right, maybe he's French. Tchatchui. Tchatchui? Is he French? Oh no, it's Cameroonian. Is that Cameroonian? That's good ball knowledge if that was right. Wait, hang on. 4 stars! He's got crazy pace. Oh my, what a finish, bruh. Aerokido. Oh well. 13 shots, okay, at least we have a way higher conversion rate this match than last match. He is not good at staying on side. Cut in. Oh, mate. Okay. Come on, Munetsi, do something with it. Oh, what a shot and what a save. The XG is only 1 for us. That's a bit weird. Oh, we've had 8 corners and we haven't scored from any of them. I need to tell the set piece coach to step on it. Come on, guys. We're just passing it a lot around the box, not doing much. Yeah, I feel that should be an instruction from now on. Then take off later in the game when we're winning or losing. keep rubbing into the mic by accident, like falling asleep. Oh my! That was pretty good. Look how empty the stadium is. Oh my god. I mean, that's dedication by the fans who showed up, I guess. Bellegarde, Minetzi, Bellegarde. I feel like I'm saying Bellegarde, right? I'm still not saying his name right. I feel like that's Hwang Hee-chan. That sounds about right. Minetzi, back to Hwang Hee-chan. Hee-chan! Oh. Good score. I mean, good shot. Oh my god. You can tell it's too late when like the voice gets really croaky and I have no idea what I'm saying. Could we score from a set piece? Has my boy cooked? No, he's just going straight to the keeper. Fire the set piece, coach, can't there? Come on, guys. The preseason always going to be like a little bit more boring than the actual Premier League because there's not as much at stake, and you know, you can't really see goal difference or wins losses. Wait, I mean, you can see it, but it's not as interesting because it's not contributing to as much. There's not as much time to, you know, regain traction or very much lose it. You don't know the players and the teams you're facing. I mean, you don't know the players and teams you're facing in the pre-season, but you very much do in the Prem. You know, there's not that pre-existing reputation and therefore feeling of what's going to happen, and if you're the underdogs and you can make a really cool story in the Prem, if that makes sense. Like if I was playing Man City, I'd know I'm the underdog, and if I win I'd be really happy, but if I was playing some random really highly rated Netherlands team, I wouldn't know I'm the underdog, so when I win I'd just sort of be like, yeah, I kind of thought I was going to win that. And also in the Premier League there's the FPL app, and so up until the game week 1 right now I can see what Wolves got in real life and tried to beat it, which given the fact they have 2 points shouldn't be too hard, but you never know. Life of a manager is probably a lot harder than we give him credit for, which is why I'm playing this game and I'm half asleep, but not because of the quality of the game. You know, there's been a couple glitches, but I'm going to say that was on me because it usually is. So far I'm enjoying the game. It's very much like a spreadsheet, but this year they made it a lot more interesting with text box, so with the text box looking like text messages. And when I say this year, yeah, I did play for Manager 24, but it was also the demo, and I didn't really make it further than pre-season. But yeah, that one I got put off so quickly because it was so boring and so long, and I read every single message. But oh yeah, assistant to one of my 2 assistant managers. But yeah, I'm just rambling now. Talking about FPL, while this match is a bit boring, let me tell you about our sponsors. No, I'm joking. Let me talk about my fantasy Premier League. Whoa. Well, that's the advert for do not have an attacking mindset with a couple minutes left. Okay, so my fantasy team for next week, we've got Lamens in goal, the Man United keeper, because he got Wolves away. Wait, Wolves! I know I'm preying on the downfall of my own team right now, I guess, but you know, it's real life Wolves have been rubbish, and so it should be easy clean sheet for him. Burn against Burnley, the Newcastle player. I feel like he could get a good solid few points. I feel like Burnley will score because they've been on form, but so is Burn, so he'll get points as usual. Maybe an assist again. I think he got an assist last week. That was pretty impressive. Lecroix, I think that's how you say it, and Munoz, both Crystal Palace defenders against Fulham. They are away to Fulham, and Fulham do have good home reputation, mainly because they've lost all of their away games this season, so they kind of need to have it. But oh shoot, yes, Hee-chan. But yeah, I feel like they seem to be the driving force of the team. I've benched Mateta because I captained him last week, and he as usual did nothing. Watch him get a load of points. Who else? I benched Chabala against Bournemouth because I feel like Semenyo's going to get a goal, who's my vice captain this week, alongside Dewsbury Hall, who's against Nottingham Forest, who are pretty low but are on form, so I'm guessing 1 goal from him maybe. That'd be good. And then I've got Bruno Fernandes because he's against Wolves and he's been on form. Pedro Neto against Bournemouth. I wanted Neto and Semenyo because I don't really know which way the game's going to go. Bruno Guimaraes against Burnley. Again, Burnley, not great overall form, but are sort of stepping it up recently. And Haaland, captain against Sunderland, because Sunderland have really been off form. And then Thiago's there against Tottenham because Thiago is a great player. And he gets a lot of goals. Talking about a lot of goals, that was a good match. 3-1 finish. Of course, not as strong as 4-1. I am tapped. Feyenoord. Let's have a look. Most used, most assists, no data. Fair enough. I'm just interested to see if Totti's going to stay or leave, because he is our captain, so I think, you know, there'd be some sort of how do you say, incentive to stay, some sort of drawing to the fans to stay, but he also did not talk like someone who wanted to stay. So we're going to have a look at that. Talking about having a look at things, I kind of want to look at the set piece tactics that have been set up, because they have not been doing much in previous games. We had, what, 8 corners at the very least last game, and we did not do anything with it. General performance bad? What? Forming to an average level, exactly. Forming average level, forming to an average level. With the highest XG here. So we want out the instruction to work into the box, but I cannot find it. Yeah, we'll keep it narrow. No, we'll keep it narrow because we have the highest XG there. We'll go to all instructions because that's where I'm going to find it. Where would it be at? It would be creative freedom, progress through. So focus down. Creative freedom, build up strategy. It's probably in front of me. Nope. Oh yeah, work ball into box. There you go. It was right in front of me. Alright, let's try starting with that instruction. I feel like it's been a good pre-season so far. Then we got an away game in some sort of, I don't know what cup that is. Alright, who was the good player I haven't started? Oh shoot, Sean Larson's like properly injured. Okay, I guess this guy can go. Did I have him on last game? Dakadore. I don't think I did. Who's the other striker I had on? Oh no, maybe it is. Oh, it's too late for this, bro. 30. I feel like he's praised as being really good. I'll put him on. Oh, but he's had some bangers. I'll put him on for him. I know it's not a strong side, but anything for a start, I guess. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that lineup. I would prefer stronger play in this position especially, and I would like to know who it is that usually plays here. Hwang Hee-chan could start, I guess, but he didn't really blow me away. Here we go. This is the lad I wanted to start. I haven't seen him play that well yet, or play at all yet. Playmaking winger. Okay, let's go to the match. Oh, mentality. Of course, we're gonna want to be attacking. Play much more urgency, high tempo. I mean, we're gegenpressing, so yeah, high tempo by default. This is nice. It feels more like a podcast with this mic sitting here than gaming when I have my headset on. No, I know this is gonna give away a penalty. Let me adjust the team. That's what friendlies are for. Yep, said the exact same thing every time. Oh, they have pictures now. Oh, no, that's us. Do they have pictures now? Do they have pictures now? They have pictures now. This might be a hard team. Oh yeah, we've actually got good attendance and stuff. Are we cooked or will we cooked? I feel like this could be a draw. Can you hear that in the mic when I like... I'm either gonna sound really tapped or like really, what's it called, psychic when I say, oh, can you hear us on the mic? Because I'm sort of putting the legs on the tripod down, because I haven't used this mic, like I said, in a year since I got it for Christmas, and don't actually know how it sounds. I'm assuming it sounds really bad, but but I'll put in some voice effects. What a block! Put in some voice effects, and I won't sound this loud and bass boosted. Yeah, I knew that was bad. You can probably hear like the wire probably very quietly now, but a lot louder in other parts when I'm moving the mic, just scuffling around. You can definitely hear the PC in the background. What the hell? Okay, I mean they've actually shot against us. We'll go to more balanced tactics. Here's a star. Yeah, getting the 7.1 he deserves. You know what? I'll allow this now, but watch should give away a penalty. Come on. Oh, where's all our momentum gone? Oh no, we're getting attacked. See, pre-season is very much a good time to sit back and enjoy the match and sort of be analysing what's going wrong instead of what's going right, because the consequences for losing are much less significant. So you want to be doing lots of experimental tactics when you're doing friendlies or pre-seasons. We need to know if they work, and if they do work, try it in a proper match, but never, I've done this the hard way, never try to implement a random new tactic that will either be revolutionary or horrible on a big match, because you know it's just not worth the risk. And also, since it's the first time with your players implementing it and playing with it, their familiarity will be considerably less, so they won't play as well as they could have if they had that game beforehand practicing. Oh my god, we're getting cooked. And also, if it's just a bad tactic in general, then it's good to know that before you try and play against, like, I don't know, Man City's the ultimate counter-attacking thing. Okay, analyse what happens here. So he puts in a run. Our defender's just too slow, I guess. Catches his foot. Oh! So that wasn't that defender's fault. It was the defender who should have been on the man that had the finish. The defender on the man who got the assist, he was with him the whole way. He stuck a foot in and he didn't manage to tackle. You know, that's understandable. But the other... Oh no, this is against us. Come on, please tell us defense tactics good. But anyway, the guy defending the guy who got a goal did not do very well. And I think that's Totti. Oh my god. Oh, it's disallowed again. 2 disallowed goals. That's rough. That is rough. So it should be 3-0. I don't know what's happening to us. We've only had 4 shots, but to be fair, half of them have been on target for once. Okay, I need to bring Yao Gomez off. Damn it. Oh, where's he playing? He plays midfield. Minetzi? Possibly. Yeah, I think he can play there. Alright. Get back to the match, lads. Good distribution. Oh, never mind. Rubbish. Rubbish distribution. No, don't let him score a technical fourth. Okay, good. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if we're just playing a considerably better team for once, or if my tiny tactical tweaks have haunted me, or if my tactics just didn't fit the club in the first place. But we are not playing well. I've not had a single attacking highlight by us. Jeez. Right, so when things like this are happening, we really need to consider what's going wrong. And since it's pre-season, I hypothesize creating a new tactic will not be that bad. So what we want to do, I'm going to bring the mic here. What we want to do is a direct counter-attack. So we're going to soak up the pressure and direct counter-attack. Okay, less possession, less effective against defensive. Well, they're clearly not defensive. I feel like we need more of a 5 at the back, but we'll say that for now, for argument's sake. There we go. Gee, what? Right. So, Belgrade, you stay up there. Arias, stay there. Where do all these people play? Plays in as an attacking midfielder. Oh my god! He's crazy there. 4.5. Okay, 4.5. 3. Oh, it's 3.5, isn't it? Yeah, 3.5. Who's he? Is he the DM? Wait, he's technically a centre-back. Hang on. How have I not known this? He's a crazy centre-back. Yeah, playing as 5 at the back. And... oh, no. I've done it completely wrong. So you there. You there. You there. Do you like going deeper? 2 stars, or do you like going deeper? Oh! Wait, we have a crazy DM. How do I not know this? Okay, so I've finally learned Andre plays DM. So we do not need to assign a new one. Why are these two not liking it? Oh yeah, I had them the wrong wings. That's kind of on me. I guess they just have a crazy nerf when they're at possession. We need to drop a bit more. Yeah, tracking centre forward. Good, and then we need him as poacher. Winger, yep. And then have them sort of step up to a DM. There we go. Okay, I like that. Why is there 2? Clean slate. Sure, why not? There you go, this is what we need. Trust, these new tactics will absolutely cook. They will carry us. Sorry, that's definitely really loud that time. Let's see if such insane tactical overloads can be carried out 33 minutes through a game. I'd consider success as not coming back, but maybe getting 1 goal and conceding 1 less in the second half. Ooh, Taylor. It's also helping me learn a lot about the squad as I'm moving around for different tactics and what they play well with and what each individual player prefers to have as their position. This is the slowest counter-attacking football I've ever seen. But a highlight for us is a highlight, so that's good to see. Okay, nice. Oh, skips past him with his new 3.5-star rating. Finish that? Oh, unlucky. You know what? I'm proud we have a highlight. It should technically be 4-0, so we're very thankful that they're rubbish at staying onside. Yeah, keep playing. Oh, that wasn't even half bad. Come on, please tell me set piece coach is cooked and it stays as a highlight for the corner. Please. Yes! Okay, please tell me we actually scored from it now. Or is that wishing too much? That is wishing too much. Damn it, their defence always get... Now they're counter-attacking. Okay, can we drop it to a 5 at the back? There you go. I see our DM tracking back to make a 5 at the back. I'm liking this. I see the 2 in the middle. There we go. I can see the 5 at the back now. That is lovely. So theoretically it should be a lot harder for them to score a goal or penetrate the line now, and oh my god, they've done it. Within 1 minute and 53 seconds of the second half. Oh my god. Which means that is a team instruction, is it not? Oh no. Must not be. Oh, bugger. Let me get it back. There we go. RXG, yeah, we deserve to have that, I guess. Their XG should be 5. Niso has already proven he can score in the air. We need to mark him. Oh, too tired to make good tactics. You know what? I like the look of this guy. Oh, he's not that good. 19! 19! Oh my god. He is a proper wonder kid then. We've got our own wonder kid, but he's 21 and he's even worse. No. Good, okay, good. That was good pressure by the defender that made him shoot right into the keeper. I'm just gonna speak right into the mic like this so you get all the plosive sounds of me putting my P's in emphasis. Come on guys, one goal is all we need. This guy's really good in the air. I like the look of him. Where's this aerial? Who's the guy who scored a crazy aerial on us? Oh wait, come on. Oh, okay. We like to see shots there. I feel like Chad Chucha, whatever, however you say it, is carrying the team. You know, he's very much putting in all the effort we need, and he's the only reason we're somewhat still in this and not about 5-0 down, which we should have been if we didn't have the offside trap working. You see, now I feel like when I hold the mic sideways, you don't need the plosive P's putting you off. But maybe that's because the air for me doesn't get caught. Jeez, that's bad. Let's look at the stats. 3, yeah, they got about the XG about right. We had 6 corners and didn't capitalise off a single one. Our man of the match was a goalkeeper who let in 3 goals. That says a lot. We had more possession but did absolutely nothing with it. That says a lot. We had 8 shots, 3 of which were on target, and allowed 21 shots, 11 of which are on target. That was rubbish. But please tell me that's the end of the pre-season. No! There's still another team. Key findings, I need to read that. Where did the key findings go? Oh, it's just auto-delete. Oh no, it's not. 3 goals have come from long range. Oh, have they? I swear they're all in the box. We've disappointedly converted none of our 10 touches into goals in the opposition penalty area, scored none of our 12 shots, struggled to make any. Oh, that's because we didn't have our striker there. We've allowed 73 inches into our phone, struggled to make any resident attacking edge, coming from there. Okay, this is not good. Support influence on the board low. That's not good. Sorry, I'm speaking way too much into the mic. What's he done for our set pieces? Bruh, he just hasn't done them. I mean, with the shocking nature of our recent set pieces, I'm inclined to change it, but I'm going to allow him 1 more entire week. And if I don't see a single goal from a set piece, I'm going to have to step in and do some set pieces of my own that he can tweak as he likes, but I just need to get him spurred, I guess. Andre to me start the season. Wait, Andre's our player. Who's this? I don't want him to play. He's 1 rated heading. He looks rubbish. Why don't I want him? What's WP? Work permit expired. Okay, nah. Jeez. Tell you what, if I had that as a transfer budget, this would be the most unstoppable team ever. Simon, he plays as a centre back, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Okay, so we don't even need Totti. I can bench him and not feel bad. And who was the guy who played as the DM? Was it Minetzi? No, it wasn't. It was someone who was really good. Oh my god, what the hell? How long's he injured? 6 weeks! Bruh. One of our best players. The person I said I wouldn't have to make a single transfer for because of how good this sort of attacking lineup was, is injured. That is not good. That is really not good. He's injured in 6 days, that's fair enough. Yeah, Gomez, please don't be long. 2 weeks, okay, that's not awful. That's not awful at all. Alright, so what I need to do now is find who my DM was last game, which I could just go back on the video and look at, but I really cannot be bothered. Also, what are these white stars? I assume it's like white and then gold stars, but that also feels really wrong at the same time. Guess we're gonna have to put Netsi there for now. What are we gonna do, bro? We're missing Andre for 6 weeks. And also, who was meant to be our techie right winger? They were all 3.5 rated up front. I remember explicitly, and now we're cooked. So our backline's actually coming together really nicely. I don't like the addition of Doherty though. I want to add back Wolf, however you say his name. I feel like he's sort of better in the back line. Maybe give Hwang Hee-chan a start. Oh, hello, he's a pretty good poacher. Runs into the channels. I like the idea of that. He's all orange. That's great. So I feel like a midfielder on loan is sort of our only option. And I did also see our keeper wasn't as highly rated as he could have been out of possession. And as a great manager, I always pick up on little things like that. Why is Netsi there out of possession? There you go, great manager picking up on all of these little details. Nice. Response required for what? What was that? So squad. Registration deadline Monday 1st September. Okay. So sort of I'll ask my assistant to pick. Hang on, why is he dropping for Lopez? I love him. Oh, that's not good. Is he homegrown? He's not homegrown. Minimum 8 players trained in England for 3 years. Well, we just don't have that. We're cooked. We're actually finished. What am I meant to do? Alright, anyway. Talking midfielders I can loan. I'm thinking lower clubs with good midfielders, or higher clubs with good midfielders who don't really need them. So I'm thinking player like maybe Szoboszlai, who might not get as much playing time as the other midfielders over at Liverpool. Never mind, look at his rating in this game. Oh my god. Okay, fair enough. Maybe Gravenberg might not get that much. As you can tell, I am a Liverpool supporter, so these are the players I'm leaning towards. 4-star player would be amazing. Okay. Yeah, he does. So I'm not gonna give a transfer. 6 months. Liverpool require wage contribution. Okay. That is reasonable. That is reasonable. 6 months alone. I feel like that's all pretty reasonable. Wage per week. Oh. Well, that's not great. So if we can only take 100, we'll have to take 60% of his loan. Let's make that offer. Then maybe make another one for a different midfielder, just in case. Who is a lower rated midfielder from the likes of Liverpool? We've got Gravenberg, Szoboszlai, Wirtz. Who am I missing? Tell you what, I'm going to look at the top rated midfielders this year on FPL, and I guarantee you one of them will be a midfielder that slipped my mind, because they are not usually a starter. So total points, Munoz and Gahey are doing really well for total points. In fact, I should probably get Gahey back, because I sold him for Lacroix. I think that's how you say his name, Lacroix. Semenyo, we tried that. Rice, too good. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a bit of a shout. Is he more of a winger? Bruno G. Guimaraes, damn, he's very highly rated. Pedro Neto, he's definitely more of a winger, surely. Pedro Neto, there's no way he's not a winger. Yeah, he's a winger. Bruno Fernandes, Minte, I feel like he's a winger again, and Bueno's definitely a winger. Enzo Fernandez, and then maybe Caicedo if Enzo's expensive. Yeah, Enzo's crazy. Caicedo. Oh my god, that is a crazy midfield assembled by Chelsea. And he's injured as well anyway. Who is the midfielder I'm missing out? Maybe we should think of other leagues. Maybe I should look at my actual scout advice instead of just trying to wing it. Where is it? There we go. We want like a midfielder, like a James Garner. Okay, I like the look of him. I'll add him to my shortlist. What's he? 3.5. I want something 4 rated. I know that's asking a lot for a club like Wolves, but we do need it. He's transfer listed. How come? Ah, I see how come. Raheem Sterling, he's a bit old, isn't he? Box to box, while he's injured, we need sort of more immediate impact player. Frank Onyeka, he's transfer listed probably for good reason. Yeah. Matthias Jensen, that could be good. Again, 3.5. I mean, it's alright. Sukech, they're all a bit old as well. And then we sort of get into the centre backs. Okay, what about DMs? Have we found any? Deep line playmaker. What's more around our budget? Probably someone like Xavier. Swords 3 stars. Maybe not. How about Xavier? 4 stars. He plays multiple positions. Has lots of things in the green. I want to go for him. How about maybe if he isn't a starter? Okay. Giving the option, okay, I like that. Isn't instructing alone. I mean, it's indicated that, so yeah, we don't know it's fact. I like the terms on this. Maybe turn that future fee down to 30. These down. This down. Make that offer. Okay, so now we have 2 offers pending. Yeah. Well, I can't confirm it. Oh. Hang on, what did he do then? Minimum of 8 and he's registered 5, but I guess assistant aura. Did I forget to hit record? No, I didn't, thank God. Thank God, this is a 1 hour video. Almost 2 hours. This is an entire movie at this point. That's crazy. You know what, I'm not going to be bothered to edit this. I always put so much effort into editing and no one watches my videos, so, you know, screw editing, bro. Being a YouTuber is hard these days. Premier League title odds. What does it say for me? Almost spat my coffee out saying Liverpool's title favourite. What is bro on? Can't understand Liverpool are outright favourites. Deserve to be up there, but not the best side in the Premier League. Why is everyone up against Liverpool? Also, since when is there comments in this game? I've never seen that before. Liverpool are a good shout for the title in the Premier League. Oh, is that it? Liverpool have been made 95 favourites. Rest of contenders: Man City, Arsenal, Newcastle. A bit rogue. Burnley are favourites to go down. That's a bit rude. Shock as Wolves leave out. Oh shoot! Shoot! Manager Barry Barragan has named his squad of the Premier League, and the main talking about has been the decision to exclude advanced wingback. Wait, no! That was not my decision. To be serious questions about the possibility of leaving. No, that's not what I meant. What's going on? This isn't really a story, is it? Sensational news is axed. Fascinating to wait to discover the reasons. Oh shoot! How do I register him? How do I register him? Excellent youth. Let's have a look. I know you belong to someone new. Take me back. Fer Lopez, get back in my squad. How? Huh? Why does he ruin it? Man of 8 players trained in England. How does adding him ruin it? Clear all. Yes. Wait, 3.5? Am I starting him? I better be starting him. Wait, 4-star for this guy. I want him. Okay, he's out on loan, my bad. Marshall Munetzi, yep. Tichaka, yep. Yao Gomez, yep. 4-star potential. Andre, again, 4-star potential. What's this? Homegrown player. Okay, that's what I need. He's homegrown. What if I leave that homegrown player out and add him at the end? Maybe that'll do something to him. So register all these guys. And then him. And then him. And where's my other homegrown guy? I swear there's another one. Ah, him. What? Huh? I don't understand the logic here. Tommy Doyle, is he out on loan? Yeah, he's out on loan. So I can't include him. So I need to deselect a player that's not... Well, then I don't have a backup striker, do I? Oh, this is hard. Why do we have no homegrown players? I'll be Leipzig willing to discuss deal from Schlag now. Okay, I've done that one. Okay, let's see it. View offer. Okay, they've literally just restored what they had earlier. And is that the option to buy him, or yes, optional? Oh, that's 1.5. I think I should be fine with the board. Let's have a look at him again. Yeah, look at that. He would be pivotal in midfield. Assistant, yeah, assistant's just going to carry us through all of this. Premier League top goal scorer odds. I mean, of course it's going to be Haaland. Who else will it be? Realistically, that's like Salah, but he's a little old. ill, so I don't know why I sound like that. She's a little old. There's no one else. It's been Thiago this year, and that would never have been a prediction because, you know, he's just not that sort of player. Oh my god, look at our midfield, it's ruined. We are actually finished. And with this guy gone, there's just no hope. Is he out on loan? Can I just do that? Oh, we're so finished. I have no one to play there. I guess I don't explicitly have to play this formation, but I'd quite like to. I guess Bueno's gonna have to play it. God, we're so finished. How is he in possession? Even worse somehow. How? Where does he play? Oh, okay. So if we have him there, and then Arias more of like an inverted and inside forward. There you go. Wait. Is Totti left? Oh no, Totti hasn't left. Transfer listed. Promise and Troy Prayer sold. Okay. We're off to a very bad start. And also, this video has become like a movie. If you think about it, because it's 2 hours long. Who's going to be watching this? Maybe someday in the future. I always say this. Hang on, I'll get back to that tangent in a second. The match we lost was the match I said, oh, I'm not going to do the instruction my assistant recommends because he'll get us a red, and we went 2-0 down, so fair enough, assistant. Anyway, back to my tangent. I always like to say, imagine I'm like famous in the future and someone watches every single millisecond of content I put out before, every single live stream I did, every single unedited video, although this is sort of more of the first one, I feel like, on the Game with Barra channel at least. Well, do you know what? I'm going to let you in a little secret, which I've said a lot, but no one probably listens to. This is my third Gaming with Barra channel. Possibly fourth, but I say that just because I'm confused most of the time. There's Game with Barra 2, and this was going to be Game with Barra 3, but I just renamed it Game with Barra, because Game with Barra 2 never really took off. It had like 75 subs. Game with Barra 1 got like 110. They both got taken down for, I think, underage streaming. And so Game with Barra 3, I was like, well, every time I give it a number, it just sort of goes down in total subs. So this will be the real OG, or just the real, I guess, Game with Barra. As you can tell, I'm very tired. It's only 11:15. Wanna watch some Family Guy shorts? Samurai or geishas? Yes, that's what we get here. I'll get cancelled or demonetized or something, which I haven't actually been before, mainly because I obviously don't make money off of YouTube, because I have 165 subscribers right now, and also because my mic quality sounds like this, and my video quality is beginning to look like this. So yeah, that is why I don't make money from YouTube. But in future, once January comes around and I have a good mic, it will sound like an ASMR video instead of I'm filming this right in a nuclear reactor core and you can just hear the generator humming at all times, you know? Listen to this. And also, you won't have the wire constantly moving. It wasn't constantly moving earlier, but I started moving it because around the time I realised that most people would stop watching, and around the time I got bored of just sitting upright at the desk, because my mic was sort of laid on my desk in a position which I had to crane my neck to look up at the screen really awkwardly. So I'm bringing it around, and I'm assuming you can probably hear the wire banging really loudly. That's on me, but you know, I just couldn't be bothered to do it, and yeah, Oh crap. Oh, Gomez. We need midfield. Unless we ask him to play like a poacher. Maybe swap him around. He just does not like that. There we go, put it more central. Maybe he wants to be attacking. Or he likes that. Why are we attacking? To be fair, 58 possession, we've had more shots. Yeah, we do need to discourage long shots, because we're not particularly good at them. Oh god, here they go. This is where they score. Don't score. Okay. Well, that isn't great. What happened here? They just did a good tiki-taka. Really good ball, defender gets sent. Our players don't get up fast enough. Not really the keeper's fault there. So if I move this mic far away, you can't hear me talking, but I am slowly moving it closer, as you can tell by the movement of the wires, and although you can probably barely hear me speaking because the wire's so loud. And now it's very close to my mouth, and you can start to hear the breath of me first. It sounds, the breath into the mic really loudly and predominantly, and that's what you're focusing on, mainly because I've just pointed it out now, but also maybe because you subconsciously were before when I was pointing out the plosives, plucking at your ears, and maybe, I don't know, I was on a really good thought train there, and then I lost my ideas, like I'm losing this game, losing my, winning form. But that's mainly because I lost my two pivotal, essential midfielders I was going to build the team around, and the striker they were going to supply goals to. Supply the ball to, who would in turn supply the goals. But I've lost all of them. That's just brilliant. I've lost all of them within a pre-season. So they didn't need to start. I probably shouldn't have started them. But they've got injured one way or another, and one of them is out for 6 whole weeks. So that is not good. And they're going to fire the person in charge of the training plan, because that's really not good. Wait, Gomez was a sub by me. What a substitution. Look at this, these are all in the substitutions I'm making. How tactical. I make some tactical changes, I make some player changes, nice substitutions, and the game starts looking up for us. Well, not particularly up, because they may or may not be about to score here. Good save. I don't think I'm keeping my job this season, bro. I'm cooked. What happens here? Okay, once again, defenders don't really get a foot in, so they allow the ball to be played. But that's more of a shot, and it was a deflection. You can't really fault him. He was trying to save it, but he should have tried to ping it the other way, deflect it the other way. But again, not really his fault, especially on the heat at the moment. Look at that. We've had way more shots, but none of them have been on target. Well, our shots on target, I don't know how you say it, ratio is a lot lower than our opponents, and I don't understand why, because I've discouraged shots from distance and I've asked them to work the ball into the box. So maybe if I put balanced, maybe they are better at shooting from distance, and that's how they'll score. And also look at this, 9 corners, and set piece coach hasn't made good enough tactics to score from one, and we spent like a total of about $1 million getting him into the club. That is unacceptable. Oh, come on, bring it back. I'll be happy with the draw. Nice. Come on, keep going. 10th corner of the game. Will this be a highlight? No. Why do we have so many corners? Also, why is everyone called Gomez at this club? Everyone with Gomez just kind of cooks. We're going to legally change the whole starting 11's names to Gomez. I wonder if that's ever happened. Like, not legally changed name, but like the whole starting 11's called the same name. Guess you sort of economise on buying player shirts. Allow me to do some tactics for our set pieces. Where are set pieces at? There you go. I always miss that. Oh, we do have tactics. Okay, so he's asked for John Harris to take it, aim for mixed, in swing attack far. You know what? I'm not going to tweak his tactics. I'm going to trust him. I'm going to wait for the players to get used to them, and if they're not working in we'll say by game week 6, when all our influential midfielders are back, then I'll have to have a discussion with the set piece coach, implement my own things. But I'm going to give him a nice amount of time to work his magic, and for him to teach the players to full effect what the system he wants to play in is. Oh, that's some good ankle clicks there. Probably sounds a bit gross. Okay, so we finished the pre-season winning 2 and losing 2. Well, that's just great. And we're not determined enough to, when I say things like, oh, we should have scored given the chances, they just get kind of annoyed. Showing a transfer saga set to develop, yes, hopefully. Liverpool negotiation over Gravenberch. I'm going to assume it probably got cancelled. Liverpool want to negotiate, okay. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, we can't afford that. We really cannot afford that. So we just got to hope the other one goes through. Oh, you're joking. Why is everyone getting injured? Who's that? 18-year-old centre-back. I'll just say no, because apparently our youth academy is really good, and so I want to hang on to the players while I get to learn if they're good or not. Alright, are we nearing the Premier League? I feel like we're nearing the first Prem game. Let's have a look. Yeah, oh my god, are you joking? First Prem game against Man City. As a creature in the club, has given Shang a clean bill of health, yay. No, from Shang's medical issue player may be prone to injury. 12 mil will be deducted from the transfer budget. Duration end of season, yes. Tenacious. Excellent, yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's a great move by me, not to glaze myself. In real life, what was the result when poor Wolves had to play Manchester City as the first game? They got thrashed 4-0, oh my god. Haaland scored 2, Reinders scored 1, Cherky scored 1. Yeah, I might be finished. I might be extremely finished. Sunderland accept loan offer for Bar. I wonder how good this mic is. I mean, like, eesh. That doesn't sound very good. I can't hear, so I'm just sort of pre-firing what I think it will sound like. Yes, okay. We've got our influential player that I've been begging for and battling hard to get. So let me put it in the formation I like to play. So clearly he's a weak link. Oh my god, it's so good to see a 4-star player there. Out of possession, pressing central midfielder, nice. Oh, so good to see that. And then Yao Gomez, he's our striker. No, he's not. He's out for 4 to 9 days. Andre starts 4 to 5 weeks. Trying to last, and that's it. Pass fitness test, we're going to build a match start maximum 45 minutes. Okay, I'll bring him on at half time. That seems like a good lineup, because I want to rest him, because of course the pre-season is not half as important as our first match against Manchester City, and if he's just coming back from injury, I don't want him to aggregate it. Is it aggregate or aggravate? Anyway, I don't want him to make it worse through putting excessive stress on it right after being badly injured. But anyway, this isn't about him, his injury, because he's not playing. This is about X Schlanger. That's a bit of an unfortunate name. And his debut. I can't find him down here. Where is he? Oh, his name Xavier. Oh, Xavier. I assume that is his first name. Also, maybe I should change us to more of a balanced mindset more early on. So we've already had 2 shots, one of which was on target. Okay, nice. I assume this is our own goal? Oh no, this is another team, my bad. I keep thinking we're in the yellow, but we're in the blue, of course. Go on, win it. Oh! Schlanger wins it. Oh! Suta Hee-chan! Finish that. Oh! My goodness. This is why we have been absolutely cooked without Strand Larsen. That is the average finishing for our second choice striker. That is worse than Sunday League bench warmer quality. And he's on a professional contract with a Premier League side. How? Just how at that point? Okay, Xavier, I'm hoping he can carry the midfield, you know, set some dominance and really be the heartline of the attack. Of course, not carry us to all the goals, but sort of play the incisive balls, sort of thing he did then. He drew the defenders towards him and played the ball out to the wing back who played ball forward. I want to sort of start the attacks, and then we need to learn how to finish them. And so when he's gone, we can have a good knowledge on how to finish the attacks, where to be, and then we can either hopefully bring him in on a permanent, which will only cost 35 mil. I say only if we get demoted, like it looks like real life Wolves might. We of course won't have that money, and if we finish around the same spot Wolves did last year, which was, what was that, 16th I think, we of course won't have the money to keep him. And it also depends how he plays. He could play really poorly, he could play really amazingly, but I really want him to be a DM when our 2 main midfielders are back, because I feel like that will be an amazing midfield trio. And then of course starting line. Oh my god, what a player! He's hit the cross. Shoot again, shoot again. Oh, what a player! Oh my god, that is pinpoint right there. It's like watching, like, you know, back in the days when we were all playing football and PE, and then the PE coach would join in and just absolutely crush all of us. It's like watching that happen. Like, the whole of Wolves is being a bit clueless, a bit disjointed right now, and then they pass the ball to him and he just completely cooks the defence so effortlessly, lays off shots or incisive balls. It is just impressive. What a signing. Of course, never fall in love with a lone player, but it's safe to say he may not be a lone player by the end of the season, because with 35 million isn't too bad. That's around the transfer budget that we had this year, and if we sort of move more of the board allowance into transfer rather than wage, and of course make a board request, it could be easily feasible. And if I do better than 16th or 20th where they are in real life now, 16th being where they were last season, at the end of last season, we should hopefully be safe and easily get the money. But I say that, and Liverpool won what the hell was that? Anyway, Liverpool won the Prem last season when I played as them. I only had a transfer budget of about 1 million, which I assume in retrospect was because I was a young manager. I didn't have much respect. I forgot to sort of make an older manager that commanded respect from his teammates and had continental pro licenses instead of just me in real life, which is completely unqualified. But yeah, I was rambling then. I don't even know what I was saying, I'll be honest. Now I think I've got the balance just about right. It's a bit harsh on myself, but yeah. Why is he complacent? We don't want that. Okay, I feel like Strand Larsen should be started at the next possible opportunity. Do we have a winger? Gomez, he played good last game. Yeah, I like that. I'll be some good subs. Strand Larsen's grand return. What will the link-up be like between him and Xavier? I think that's how you say it. Xavier. Is he German? Let me have a look at his profile. He's, I think that's Belgium or Norwegian. He's Xavier Schlanger. I don't know why it says 0. He's at his maximum potential ability. He's 27, so you know, definitely the ability to command a squad. He plays best in these two areas. I'm playing him here today. I want to play him here in the future. He's got really good aggression. What's the key? He's got good anticipation, really good tackling, really good teamwork. Yeah, he's just the perfect player that I needed. Is that Dharma Traore? Please don't be a highlight on that corner kick. Okay, I think we've got the set piece coach definitely got the defence for corners correct, because they've had 2 corners and neither of them has been highlights. But he's got the attack horribly wrong, because we had 4. We've had 4 and not a single one's been a highlight. And we'd be the sort of team you'd expect to score this. Who is that? Adama Traore? Have they signed him? He almost cooked our defence then. Strand Larsen, great return, instantly tackle, but you know what you expect from his first game back. Oh, did he miss that? No, I think it was saved. Oh, it just goes into gameplay whenever I do this. Bueno, why not? He deserves a nice little start, get everyone a chance. Doherty, he hasn't played great, but again, everyone deserves to show their sort of ability. So go on, lads. I haven't made nearly enough substitutions for pre-season, so I don't really know the ability for many of the players in my squad, but I'm gonna have to go off what I've seen A in their ratings, and B in like the 20 minutes I've put them on for, so that'll be interesting. Here's Doherty, plays it to Schlanger. Schlanger dictating tempo of the game once again. Why are 3 of them just standing on top of each other? Oh! That was not half bad. Don't know if I want to change this to attacking and maybe change some instructions, but for now I don't actually have the stats in front of me, but I think I'm liking the way we're playing. Oh my god, Schlanger. I'm just going to glaze him all season long. Like, what a player. He's got the only marginally green match rating, and so that's all the evidence you need for him to be glazed. Nice, pick that up. Lovely. That is lovely, that. Okay, yeah, it's approaching midnight, so this might have to be our final game. Hopefully one we win. Come on, Shine Larsen. Back to Schlanger. I told you they'd have that link up. Doherty, substitution I made. I just like to emphasise that when I make substitutions that end up working. Back to substitution I made. I guess I kind of did everything in the tactical setup if you think about it, so there's no real point emphasising that I made a substitution because I picked the starting lineup, picked to keep the player, you know. But anyway, our XG is 2. How are we not converting for 22 shots? 5 of which are on target, and our XG is 2.15. Possession is perfectly 50-50 with double the amount of corners, but none of them have been highlighted moments. What is happening, bro? How are we not cooking? Goes back to him. That's it. Yeah, cut it back. Come on, Phil Lopez. Oh my god. I mean, kudos to their defence, but also our attack should be a lot better. We should be scoring these. Let's go to more of a... I won't say attacking just yet, I'll say positive. Come on, we cannot draw a 0-0, bruh. Must have been the most boring game ever. You know it's a bad game when the keeper's getting man of the match. Not paying attention to such more important things. Okay. That's a good speech. Alright, well there you have it. A very two-sided start to the season. It started off really strong with our easy fixtures and then slowly sort of fell off. But we of course made that prolific signing, Schlanger, who I am going to be unveiling to the press to end off this episode. And then of course that'll be it for today's movie length YouTube video. How satisfying is it to have completed the signing staff? Oh my god, it's so good. It's a good day for the club and I'm delighted to have added a real quality to the squad. You have the opinion to sign... Hang on. Let me think of an accent for him. You have the option to sign Xavier Schlanger on a permanent basis at the end of this loan deal. Will you be looking to do that? I hope so. That's why we got the option to buy into the deal, and it'd mean that he'd earned it through his play during the loan spell. You must be hoping that Schlanger will play a big part in any success Wolves have in the future. Yes, Xavier can lead this club to glory. At times, a moment of brilliance can win a game. How pivotal to expect Schlanger to be in those types of matches for Wolves. He's match winner. That is why we signed him. What impact, if any, will this deal have on the rest of the Wolves squad? I'll address any issues internally, but I hope the squad are excited as I am. What is Schlanger's best position, in your opinion? I feel like a defensive midfielder is where he plays the best. Of course, I played him in a central midfielder position last match, but that is mainly because our main central midfielders that I have plans for in the future are currently out injured, and we don't want to stress them to go back into action, especially in less important games like that in the preseason. Does this deal leave you with too many options in defensive midfield? I wouldn't say with too many players. Xavier gives us quality in depth now. Would you agree that Xavier Schlanger is someone who will arrive at Wolves and quickly assert himself as a dressing room leader? We're lucky to have some strong leaders already, but I'm sure he'll work with them to take us to the next level. Do you agree that this signing is something of a coup for Wolves, given the relative status of the player and of the club? I think Xavier is a magnificent capture for this club. Will you be looking for Xavier Schlanger to form different roles for your team? He is a quality player, can do so much. I'd be stupid if I didn't want to explore how he can best complement the team. Thank you everyone, that's all the questions we have time for today. And of course, that is all the content we have time for today. And if you've made it this far, go outside and touch some grass. Thank you so much for watching, but please do not let me waste any more of your precious day. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll be seeing you in the next, hopefully shorter, video.